Holy cow, welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures. And before I get started, I want to do the intro, and then I'm going to post a picture, and then I will explain what this picture is and maybe a little history. Hotel Ottumwa has survived quite a lot over the years. They've had hauntings here, they've had murders that happen here, they've had fires happen here. So, Hotel Ottumwa has survived for quite a long time. It's one of the oldest, right in the background right there, it's one of the oldest buildings that's actually standing here in Ottumwa. Maybe one that might be older than that is Ottumwa High School. But it's survived, literally and figuratively. The restaurant is part of Hotel Ottumwa. It really is. That restaurant is just as important, if not more important, than Hotel Ottumwa. It has survived quite a lot. There was a period of time here in Ottumwa, it's hard to believe that there was no restaurant, because there was no buyers or anything for it, and that has survived. That's another story in itself, how it survived. It went through name changes, like it was a Pink Pig at one time, which is hard to believe that it was called a Pink Pig, but it was. It was called Parkview, 2nd Street. I still call it Parkview, but be that as it may, I guess there's been a potential buyer and all that, and there's going to be a lot of changes. The Hotel Ottumwa, they want to make it into apartments. I think that's a lame brain idea. I think they should keep the essence of what Hotel Ottumwa has been for, God, 100 years. They really should keep the essence of it. And they've had presidents stay here. They've had actors and actresses stay here in Hotel Ottumwa. But the restaurant part is going through some rough times, not because of the economy, but because of this potential buyer and all that. This actually started after the owner that had died. I think his name was Jim Schwartz. He died here a few years ago, a couple or 3 years ago, and the family really didn't want anything to do with it. So that's sort of a muddy mess there in of itself. So the restaurant, the picture, I haven't even got to the stupid picture. The picture you see is what remains of the restaurant. Yeah, you can't actually go you can't go to eat in the restaurant part itself anymore, because they've moved that to where the store they had in there, they got rid of the store part. That's completely gone, which is totally ignorant, be that as it may. So they put it like it's called the Lobby Cafe, another name change for Parkview. You know what it looks like to me? Here's what it looks like to me. It looks like those restaurants you see at every freaking airport in the United States, or in foreign countries, or Canada, or Antarctica, wherever there's an airport. You see these right stacked in the middle, right there in the middle of the aisles almost, it seems like. And that's what it reminds me of, quite frankly, is these airport restaurants. That looks utterly stupid. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And trust me, I've seen a lot of stupid shit, but that is utterly stupid in and of itself. Put a restaurant right there, stacked right dab in the middle of an aisle, literally and figuratively. It's right there in the lobby part, and it's called the Lobby Cafe. It is utterly stupid. It does not have it has no essence of the 2nd Street, Parkview, Pink Pig, whatever. It has no essence of that. It really doesn't. It reminds you more of an airport restaurant. Actually, an airport restaurant would have more character than that. It has no literally character. I know, I seem like I'm going on a rant here, which I didn't really intend to, but it's just stupid to me. It's utterly stupid. Put it back where it was. But The potential buyers don't want anything to do. They want to do away with the restaurant part. They want to do away with even, can you believe it? You wouldn't have a Motel Ottumwa. You would have apartment complexes. Think how utterly stupid that is. For over 100 years, this has stood. Tom Arnold stayed in there. Presidents have stayed in there. All kinds of people have stayed in there. They've had wrestlers stay in there. They've had actors and actresses. Bands have stayed in Hotel Ottumwa. For over 100 years, it stood as one of the landmarks of downtown Ottumwa. But they want to completely do away with it and make it into apartment complexes. Is that a good idea? No, it's not. It's actually a lame brain idea. It really is. I think eventually this landmark that you see right here is going to be gone. I really do. I think in a few years, this landmark right here is going to be gone because nobody wants to seem to save it. Nobody wants to seem to save it. Nobody wants to keep the essence of what made Hotel Ottumwa special. The restaurant and the motel. The motel, it's one of the symbols of Ottumwa. Really it is. There's two symbols, two big symbols left down here in downtown. Hotel Ottumwa and the canteen. That's it. Nothing else remains special with downtown Ottumwa. There's only two things that have been here, have stood the test of time. Hotel Ottumwa and the canteen. And Hotel Ottumwa and the restaurant, it's not what it used to be. It's not. They don't want to keep the essence of that alive. Is that sad? Very sad. And if Mom was alive, I don't think she'd be going to the lobby part because she loved going to Parkview. I don't think she would like the lobby part, even though it would have been accessible to the bathrooms. If the bathrooms still exist, nothing else does. Me and Mom are saying that's all for now.
That's all for now.